Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Nick, and today I am building another house for you in The Sims 4, and you have found the most incredible video on my channel so far because I have done something so special with this build. First off, it's a flower cottage in the English countryside, and what I did that's very special is I created a sim for it, gave her a whole backstory, moved her in, and I'm gonna develop a whole neighborhood around her. This picture is actually my inspiration for the build. I found it online and wanted to create a flower cottage, so that's exactly what I did, and we are about to meet our florist and artist. Her name is Eleanor Neff. She is the resident of this house, and she is the main florist, flower arranger, gardener, and painter for Henford-on-Bagley. That is the world that came with cottage living, and I think I'm going to start with this one. I'm really excited to develop a whole neighborhood with a story and lore, and really just take it to the next level, make the build something super memorable, super interaction worthy. And if that sounds like a plan for you, if it sounds like a good plan to you, you should stick around, subscribe, like, comment, tell me what you would like to see. Oh, and this is her cat, Willow. Willow definitely runs the house, and she has a pet rat as well, Mr. Whiskers, I think. um, but you definitely want to stick around. Suggest some people for me to fill up Henford-on-Bagley with. I want it to be all custom stories, things that you haven't seen before, because I want it to just really feel totally unique to me and my channel and all of you. So that's what's up. I'm really excited to get started on that though. Some facts about this house. I was obsessed with all of the different potted plants that went around the entire property. I thought it was really unique. Instead of putting bushes or flowers or something in that way, having it in a potted plant was a really unique look, and no better house to do it on than this one. This is a private little back patio space that I wanted the homeowner to have. My idea for the house was that this main structure is an old traditional building in Henford-on-Bagley. It's been there for many, many years, and traditionally, the florist of the town has lived there. It's right in the city center. The neighborhood is, I forget the name of it, but there's a special name for it. And I wanted it to be this noteworthy spot. It's always been zoned residential, so I thought someone who could add a lot to the community in a really cute house would be a florist. And then the owner before Eleanor would have added the fenced garden that I built a few seconds ago. And then right before they sold it to Eleanor, they would have added this glass greenhouse. It's kind of screened in with a glass ceiling, so whatever you want to call it, sounds good. But that was my idea. They were adding things to it, and now Eleanor has just moved in and is starting her life as the town florist. How many times have I said florist? Oh my goodness, that is too much. The house has one bedroom, 3/4 of a bathroom. There's no tub, just a shower. It's really cozy. It fits one person or two max, definitely not three. You could add an addition if you wanted to and try to make it fit three people. That'd be really interesting, but I didn't do that. It costs 48,000 simoleons. Anyways, oh, subscribe, because most of you aren't, and I would really like you to be. That would be really cool. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I have a really cool series that I want to start in The Sims 4, and I'll tell you more about it in the future. But subscribe so that you can see that. You definitely won't want to miss it. I would love nothing more than to really interact with all of you when I'm building and creating stories. I think it would be so fun to build a whole world with all of our ideas just blended together, really deep lore, one neighborhood at a time, but this is where we're starting. I don't know if my next build will be in this neighborhood. It probably won't be, but it'll be along the same lines, and potentially it could be someone who's friends with Eleanor, it could be someone who would not be friends with Eleanor. Maybe they would hate Eleanor. It doesn't matter. But I just want to create a really interconnected world with all these different stories of our own. I added this, I think that was a game changer actually. That little brown beam on the rooftop 100% made the whole thing look way more cohesive. I couldn't get a roof accent like the dormer with the same roof as the main structure. So instead, I just added that on top to make it blend in more. And I think it worked out really well. We are inside now, and you can see how cozy it is. I really, really enjoyed it. I love having this dining table as almost an island. That's kind of the vibe I was going for. I don't know if it came across, and because there was only really room for 1 to 2 people max and a pet in this house, I figured you could load up one side of that dining table island with decor. So I put that milk jug and flower pot and fresh fruit. Thought that was really nice. You could see I also experimented with making the living room a little bit bigger, putting the couch behind the front door, but I liked having these really small senses of space. It made it feel super cozy. Then I knew I wanted to put in music of some sort. I've been really into that lately, putting different record players and speakers in my houses. I think that it makes it at least something I would want to spend more time in. If you don't have any form of entertainment in a room, why not have a really cool speaker? And we have enough of those in this game. And you gotta build your fun need somehow. So that's my thought. I also always put in those aprons. I was a huge fan of the sink, the kitchen sink. It's actually a standalone sink and I had to wiggle it in to make it fit perfectly, but it was totally worth it. It makes it look like something I've never done before, and I really enjoyed having a character in mind to build this for. When I was at this point, I was starting to develop the character more and what exactly they would be decorating like, because I figured the outside, and that's why I came up with the previous owner backstory, because I don't think that that was custom to this individual. The flower pots, potentially, but definitely how they've done the inside. Anyways, there are some screenshots coming up. If you want to download this build, you can find it on the gallery under my user ID at niclastgame. There's also tray files in the description, so it's super easy for you to download no matter which way you would want to. There's no custom content used, so if you don't, if you have all the packs, you're good. You don't need all the packs, so the game will replace it with whatever content you do have. I don't think I'm missing anything, but thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the future. Have a great, great day, and don't forget, be nice to people. See ya.